Welcome back to Sons of the Forest. Last episode we put a lot of work into this roof. Finally it is done. Yeah, took quite a bit of time. Original idea was to have a full pitched roof. Ended up making it a flat top to it, but I like how it's turned out. We can probably do something with the roof at some point. But today's episode, my goal is to complete this. I want to get the walls in, I want to get shelving in, I want to get a door in with a lock, basically so that we no longer need to use this little cabin. If we get the shelving in, so we've got more storage, then we'll be able to go out exploring, and that's what I want to do next episode. I want to go out, look around the island, because we've had quite a bit of building time, so it's time to move on and do other things. Now, we have a ton of stone. Is this going to be enough to get all the walls done? I do not know, but we're going to give it a go. So let's get that underway straight away. So we're going to carry 4 at a time. Just about jump up there, which makes life a bit easier. Now, all the outer walls, they're going to be stone. The inner walls, I'm not sure yet. But what you're looking for is just this little line. And it will line it from there. Now, while it's on my mind, when I was editing the last episode, I was really annoyed with myself that I had left a couple of beams in. These two right here, how I walked past these over and over again and didn't notice that I hadn't taken them out, I will never know. And I'm sure that it was noticeable to you guys watching, so they're gone. All is well. Right, let's carry on with the stones. I don't know how many layers it takes to get the full wall in. Let's have a look. So we've got 1, 2... I want to say 5. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 5. I can also remove some struts. I think that strut is necessary to have this full length without any beams, but these struts here, I don't need them. Let's just throw that in there in a minute. I don't need this one. I don't want to have struts unless they're necessary. Again, there's a beam here, so I don't think I need that one or that one. I'm probably not going to need these either. Lovely. Use that, yeah, so it is 5. You can't really notice a strut. I think if I'd used the wooden version, it'd be a lot more noticeable, but stone's good. So, cannibals and the big guys here as well. You know what? You can destroy that now, because I'm not going to use it again. That was too high. Come on. Guys with the golden masks, I think they're the leaders. I'm terrible with the 3D printed arrows. This guy's really going for it. And he's got armor. Can you stop? Come over here. Tell you what, we haven't used yet. Let's use the stun button and see how it works on this guy. Ooh. Okay, he was falling, so that's not a good example of how to use that. He blocked it. Okay, well, I don't like that. These traps reset. Come on, mate. Run away. Wait, they're all running away? No, he's coming back. Get out of my new base. So erratic. Come on, stay still. And you're just going to run away. You get back up. I think because their leader went down, maybe he's had enough. Oh, baby. That was a hell of a headshot. Okay. Didn't do so good there. Yeah. I need to get better at using the 3D printed arrows. I'm so used to using stone arrows that have a lot of drop on them. But when I switch to these, I just can't quite get the aim right. Kelvin, I think, is on maintain base. So he should go around and repair anything that they destroyed. Arrow back. Goodie bag. Right. Where were we? We were removing struts that weren't necessary. So those two are fine. Those two at the end are fine. Don't need these. Reuse that stone. I think that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna... I mean, this is going to be quite a lengthy job. I'm literally just going to go around the whole perimeter, just filling this stone in. And yeah, take your bets. Have I got enough stone? It looks like a lot when you just glance at it like this. There's 28 per storage, and there's 5 per wall. So yeah, you can do the maths. I'm just going to do the work, fill it all in. So I'll bring you back in once I've hopefully completed the entire wall. All right. So the answer to the question of whether I had enough stone was no. I didn't. Nearly though. Done most of these walls. We've just got this last little section at the back. I used all the stone in the holders and all of these stones that were on the floor. I've been a bit cheeky. I've reloaded the game because all of this respawns. Just because I just want to get it done. And obviously this is going to happen anyway if I was to reload it next time. But why not just do it now, get the walls done, and then we can move on. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on finishing up. Hopefully we've got enough rocks just lying around now just to finish this last little section here. And then we can move on to the interior. So I will see you when it's done. Okay, we did it. We did just have enough stones from reloading the game, just from what was gathered on the floor. Kelvin's still collecting some actually. So we'll get these folders refilled eventually as well. We'll need the stone for something else, but yep, the whole wall, get out of the way Kelvin. The whole wall, all the way around, is completely filled in. Now, you could do this building actually with these like corners made out of stone as well, but we've gone with wood and I think it looks good. These empty sections at the top, probably going to fill that in with wood. The more I think of it, I think just it's nice to have a stone sort of wall on the bottom, and then the roof section in its entirety is all made of wood then. And I think as I said last time, I'll probably leave an opening either side. Let a bit of natural light in, a bit of a window. Right, now we need to make doors. So how do you do that? Well, you know where our door's going to be, but we need our axe. So we're going to look at the wall and you're going to see a sort of red rectangle appear on each section. So we're going to bash it with the axe. I believe it is all 5 sections that needs doing. You will get some rock back, which is good. So actually we'll make sure these are put in the holders so we don't lose them. And then we'll add a door. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. It's not until you get the walls in that you really get an idea for how big or small the building feels. Because adding the walls just makes it feel enclosed, and I don't know, it just feels different. So in my head, I envision this to be actually bigger than it is. Believe it or not. However, I'm happy. There's enough space for what we need. This is perfectly suitable. Right, anyway, let's get the door on. So we need a couple of logs. I don't remember which way around you do this. I think we want it this way. You're going to look at the doorway. You're going to get the same icon you would for if you're doing the flooring like this. Hi, Virginia. You're in the way. Can you move out the way, please? Thank you. Yep, that's what we wanted. So, let's just... I'm going to reuse this in a minute, actually. Put it inside. I have decided I'm going to put a door back here as well. So, depending on which way you look, we're looking this way from the inside, which means the flat pieces go on the inside. The reason that matters is because we want to add a lock to the door like last time. And you can only put a lock on the flat edge. So we want to be able to lock it on the inside because we're sleeping in here. I guess maybe you'd want to lock it on the outside if it's like, maybe this was like a storage shed. you're not going to be staying inside there, but you want to lock it to prevent cannibals just walking in. Yeah, so that door's set up, and we're going to put one over here as well. So let's put these stones out. Thankfully, Kelvin's going to pick these stones up for us and put them in holders, because they're right next to it. They might even fly off into the holder. Okay, so let's get our full log. We can make use of this for that. And we do want another stick. I don't think I've got any, so I'm going to grab one. I don't want too many doors, too many access points, because I need to lock it each night, and I don't want to have to go around to like 4 different doors, locking them. 2's fine though, deal with that. Alright, now, we're going to want to build stairs here. Let's get rid of these, let's help Kelvin out. So, let's grab some logs. Virginia is just following me around, but she's not got a gift for me or anything. Very needy, she won't leave me alone. She wants my gun, that's what it is. Right, we'll put that there. That there. We'll see if these stairs are wonky. I don't think they're going to be. Going for stairs. You get this icon, press right click, you'll get a different icon. And that's what you want for stairs. Doesn't really matter which one you choose, more aesthetic. And how many we need? I think we only need one. Nope, we needed another one. Virginia, will you just go and have some alone time? Leave me alone. Stop following me! Right, we'll use this for firewood. Try not to waste anything. All the offcuts come in useful. Eventually. Okay. We actually need to put a couple on the fire. There we go. So we now have stairs out the back. We've got these here. The wonky stairs. Just going to have to deal with it. Right. That's that done. I have decided to keep the inner walls made of wood. We'll leave it open for now. There's no particular rush to do that. We've shaped out the rooms. Before we're able to explore again, we're going to need to make sure that we've got ample room to store things. So let's go to our blueprints. We'll find the shelving again. I'm going to set up a few of these. Now I've got to figure out how I want to do this. We're going to put them against this wall. I'll make sure it's flat. It does sort of snap to the wall, but you still got to get it sort of straight. Ooh, we're going to have a bit of room here. I was hoping to fit 4 across, but I can't. Does it matter? No. Probably just use this little corner here for something else. Okay. Got 3 there. Should be all nice and tight to the wall. Let's get some logs. I just can't stand going out exploring and not being able to pick things up. It's just in my nature to loot everything. I'm always thinking, you never know when you're going to need it. So I like to have lots of shelving, and we will end up filling it all up, I'm sure of it. Okay. Right, this can all be... Actually, no, we're not going to use it for firewood because we're going to have more shelving, believe it or not. So, what for now we'll do... I mean, it could end up being that we have a central section of shelving and on this side. Let's line this up. That's straight. straight as I can get it. And same again, we're going to have 3 lots on here. Well, why is that not in the right? I think that's right. Yep, okay. Some logs. Reuse these now. Nice. And we just need one more log. Maybe that'll get used for firewood. Right, so our storage room is taking shape. 6 lots of shelving. We're going to need to transfer everything from the other place to here. I'll do that off camera. I don't need to do that. But I'm going to try and keep things organised. So, like, I don't know. Like, certain types of items in one place. Like all this, you know, electronic items like light bulbs, circuit boards, that kind of thing in one place. Or if I've got lots of the same item, like lots of circuit boards, we'll just keep them all in the same shelving unit. It's just easier to find things, and I like to be organised. Okay. So next thing, so this front area is going to be kitchen. And it seems quite big, but lots of items to put in it. I hate these guys. On his own. You're inside. How did you get inside and when? Whoa. You still alive? Yeah, you are. Okay, not anymore. So, I mean, we're going to need a defensive wall, clearly. It is in the plans, but I just didn't want to do it like so soon. I don't want people walking into the base. So when I said about the direction of the doors mattering because of where you put the lock, if we'd had this door the other way around with the stick on this side, we could have locked it so that they can't just directly get in. But as we've just seen, they can just walk into this. The way we prevent that is going to be to put defensive walls around everywhere. And lots of traps. Okay. What was I doing anyway before I was distracted? Oh yes, we're going to look at the blueprints. I'm trying to think where things are. There's like in furniture. Lots of things to build. I want to build probably everything. We're going to get the key stuff done first. Okay, so what I'm looking for isn't there. Maybe it's utilities. We've got fireplace. I'm in 2 minds. I was going to put a fireplace here and make it sort of like a fake wall that you sort of walk behind, but I'm just not sure how that's going to work. And then the other thought was, well, don't use a fireplace, but make like a... Just use stone to make your own kind of stone wall and stone cooking area. What I'm going to do, sort of off camera, is just experiment with this and make a decision about what I want to do, and then I'll come back in. Okay, done some thinking, done some testing, got an idea, and as you can see, a load of floorboards have been taken up. What I'm going to do, I'll be filling this corner out with stone. And then here we're gonna put a few campfires down. This will be the cooking area. I'm swapping the boards for stone purely just for aesthetic reasons, really, just to make it look different. And I figure, you know, not that it's a mechanic in the game, but we leave some of this open. It's sort of like ventilation for it. Is that a trap going off? Oh, hello. I'm getting attacked a lot at the moment. But you moved. Good lord. I suck with this. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, you got armor on. Just the two of you? I think so. Arrow there. Oh, I can't bother to go finding those arrows. I think that was just the one trap set off. Yep. So, yeah, I'm just going to finish this off. And then we'll get the campfire set up and we'll see what it looks like. And then on the other side, I'm going to put the fireplace and some seating. I just think it will look better. Doesn't affect the game in any way, just looks better, in my opinion. Okay, one more lot of stone. Here we go. This is all in the way at the moment, we'll get rid of that. Yeah, I like it. So, let's see how many fires we can fit in here. We put one in the middle. Fit probably 3. I mean, the only value to that would be just being able to cook multiple things at once. So I plan on getting multiple cooking pots, but I suppose 2's enough, really, isn't it? If I just put one here. I'm gonna light it, yeah, and then I'm gonna put one here. Yeah, they're a bit off center, but whatever. I need to go pick up some rocks. Make it into a campfire. Can't carry many of them. Okay. These are going to be off-center from each other, but the problem is, I think you have to let that like completely burn out. You can't just remove the sticks, to my knowledge. Remove the stones. Yeah, it won't let me do it. Whatever. We'll live with it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I can deal with wonky stairs, I can deal with campfire that's off-center. Right, let's grab some more stones. Finish off this one as well. Okay. We're also going to need firewood storage nearby, so we'll probably put that over here. Let's go to storage. Firewood storage. Probably get a couple of these down, I think. We've got 2 fires. Not let me get any closer to the wall there, which is a bit weird. Yeah, I can get right up to that. Oh, now it is. Okay, we'll put one there. One there. We need some sticks. Yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out. And regardless of what we do now from this interior, we're ready to go out exploring again, which is good. We've got the shelving, we can unload our inventory. And then we can sort of dip in and out in terms of a bit of exploring and a bit of expansion to the base. Yeah, let me know what you think. Does it look good? Is it just me? I mean, I realised that this is just... I said in like one of the earlier episodes, I like being creative and I like the building aspect of the game. I realise this is just a rectangular building. It's not exactly creative from that standpoint, but, you know, considering... I guess a lot of people either don't build a base or they'll see this in the blueprints and go, oh, that's great, I'm going to put that down. This is substantially different, you know? So I like it. Right, I'll tell you what we can do. We can turn some of this into firewood now that we've removed it. Don't see that we're going to have a use for it in any other way, so let's do that. Put some directly in the fire now. Yep. Chop this one up. Cool. What I'll probably do is just chop all this up as much of it I can fit into these holders and reuse it for that purpose. But I'll do that off camera. Right, what can we do next? So another thing I want to do is just set up some other blueprints, just so that we know where things are going to go. Now we are going to put a fireplace down this side, but I'm going to want to replace this bottom bit with stone again, just so it blends in and it matches kind of how that looks. Other things we can put in here are going to be drying racks. I mean, do I want them inside, outside? I'm not too sure. You can put like seating down. I think Kelvin in Virginia will use it to rest. You've got a couple of options for tables here. This one's quite big though. Guess it could go there. It's a bit imposing. I don't know about that. Right, let's have a look at the armory. What can we put in here? So I said I wanted to put bone storage in here around the edge, because it's only really used for bone armor. There are some blueprints that make use of a lot of bones as well, but I just figure it makes sense to put it in here. So what we'll do, let's put a few bits of bone armor storage here. Right. Push that one back a little bit. Level again. That. Yep, that'll do. Need some sticks though. And then what would it be in? Storage? Armor rack. Yeah, so I mean, as we progress through the game, we are going to accumulate a lot more armor just naturally, so I want somewhere to put that. We put one there. And we'll put one here. Nice. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay. What I'm going to do, before we move on, is I'm just going to get all the sticks to fill all this out. Move all the bones across into here. I'm going to replace this little section with stone and put the blueprint down for the fireplace. I don't think we've got enough stone to actually get the fireplace done. It does take a hell of a lot. I think it's like 40 stone. And the stone that we do have, we're going to be using for this little bit of flooring. So, and I'll also chop up this as well to put into the holders. So, I will be back once I've done all of that. I've got a lot of work to do. See you in a bit. Okay, so I wasn't recording because I was planning on doing so much work that you didn't need to see, and I got attacked in the night, but I got attacked by 2 waves of cannibals. I don't know how many it was in total, but I think it was about 7, maybe 8. But 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's one in here, 8. Yeah, I killed a batch of them. There was none around. Went back to sleep. Got woken up again. So, yeah, I wish I was recording that, but that can happen. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, I've built the bone storage and the armor axe. That's all I've really done so far, and I've chopped up a bit of wood, but really disappointed I didn't get that on camera. But I'll get back to all these little tasks, and I'll bring it back in. Okay, we've made some good progress. Let me show you. So I've maxed out all these holders. There's still some bones outside. I'll probably put some more bone storage this side, but for now, Got a load of it in here. We've got a couple of armor racks, obviously unused at the moment, but they're ready. We've got our shelving starting to get filled out. So sort of like electronic items, or I've got things that are used for sticky bombs like C4 here. Meds, flares, tarp. So I've got food, some vodka, and then we've positioned a fireplace here. I can't remember if I already said, but I've abandoned the idea of putting it here and creating sort of like a fake wall because it wouldn't let me place the stones down. They had to, like where I wanted to, they had to be in line with the flooring. And that would have brought that out like all the way here. It would have been way too far out. I kind of just had an idea in my mind of having like a little gap at the back that you could just walk around. I'm not sure why. It's just a random idea, but yeah, abandoned that. Also, I think I've said before, the building mechanics can be a little bit funny sometimes. So although it let me take up all these floorboards to put in stone, it wouldn't let me do it this side. I could take up a few of them, but not all of them. I could have got around that by removing that entire wall, I think. I just could not be bothered. But this will be fine. So yeah, I've just got 6 more stone to put in. About 40 odd stone, so quite a lot. Something that's just a cosmetic thing, but I like the look of it. You can use it for cooking. So you don't have to do what I've done and have campfires inside the house, but the problem is it's quite hard to see like the meat and fish because it goes all the way around the fire. It's hard to see when it's done. It's hard to access it sometimes. I figure we'll use this just as somewhere for Kelvin and Virginia to sit and chill. So let's grab a stick and put this inside. We're not going to light it for now, but that's that done. I'm going to position some shelving here. This is going to be for cooking pots. So you can only hold 1 cooking pot in your inventory. Currently got ramen noodles there. But because ground loot respawns every time you reload the game, if you drop off your cooking pot, you can go off and get another one, and you can sort of stack up different recipes, so you don't have to keep cooking sort of on demand. I'm going to break this one up so we can reuse it. I could have just moved the whole shelving unit in here, but again, sometimes the game can be a little bit weird. Doesn't want to play ball. Where did that other bit go? Gone underneath, is it? Should be 3 parts to that. Where did that go? Who knows? Let's just chop up one of these, since we've got some going spare. So I think it's a half log. Cool. So what we're going to do is put that on there. And we're going to go out and get another cooking pot. And thankfully, this wasn't planned when I chose this base location. It's a happy coincidence, really. If we go up here, are you eating the food that comes out of my animal trap? Or did you kill that? Maybe that's where it's been going. Yeah, I swear, every time I come up to this trap, it's been triggered, there's no meat. So it's either despawning or Virginia's eating it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, up here we've got this little camp where I've got the modern axe from. And I believe there's a cooking pot there. It's quite handy, quite, easy for us to stockpile cooking pots. And there will be a bit of ground loot here. May as well loot it while we're here. This is what we came here for. I'm going to take that radio, because I know we're going to need it for something. At some point. Meds. Again, I'm trying not to abuse the fact that this respawns. I'm not intentionally coming out here to just stockpile, tape and meds and things like that. I am for cooking pots. I want to get a load of them. But while I'm here, I am going to loot it. I think that's everything Pick that up. It's a broken one. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. So let's head back. We've got one cooking pot that's currently got a full recipe in. It's not been used at all. And now we've got a second one, which we can get some clean water in or get another recipe going. And just over time, we'll just accumulate them. And we can put them on that shelving there. Which means if I'm doing a lot of exploration and I sort of come back to base, I just want to unload my inventory and go straight back out. I have to spend time cooking if I've already kind of done that in advance. So let's grab our new cooking pot. Some water. Tell you what, let's go into our new kitchen area. Like one of these fires. I don't know that I'm going to use two at the same time, but I like the look of it. Just water for now. That is wonky. Oh god. Well, that will annoy me, so I might have to remove this and let the sticks burn out. See what that one's like. Cool. This is all full up now as well, which is good. So yeah, we've done quite a lot this episode. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to do. Let me look at my list. So we've got the cooking pot. I want to get the stone walls in. We've done that. Got a load of shelving up ready for exploration next time. I want to put a rear entrance here, which we've done as well. We do have some packs to open, some little goodie bags. Let's do that. Got a load of that from that night raid. And the usual stuff. I think you pretty much always get tape. It seems anyway. I'm pretty sure I got tape from every single one there. You can hold a lot of these, so I'm not going to unload that onto my shelving just yet. Lovely. Some of the cannibals, they'll drop... Oh, we'll fill up on meds, then we can drop that off. They'll drop spears. Yeah, I can't pick them up. So there is a spear rack that we can build, so I'll put this in the armory. So let's find that in our storage. I think it's near the start. Spear rack. And we're not going to use spears too much. I use them in the caves. As we progress, they'll get used less and less. 3 more sticks. There is a blueprint that does utilise spears, so it's kind of useful for that. Have a load of them. Finish that off, and then what we'll do is we'll just drop off all of our spears that we've got. And let's see if we can pick these up. I don't know how many there are. There's 2 there. I keep seeing them lying around. There's 3. I think it is 3 that they tend to leave behind. I'm not seeing any more. No, I think that's it. We'll have a look around here because the enemies do keep coming from this direction. It's either this direction they come from or this way, sort of north. I don't think I've ever seen them come from here. Oh god, that's a fingers. That scared the crap out of me. Right, I'm gonna have to use the traps here. Yep. Chicken. Oh, he's brought babies. He's dead. No! Don't attack me! Gotcha. Any more? I don't think so. I think you start getting attacked by mutants once you've been in some caves. If you avoid the caves, it'll just be cannibals, to my knowledge. And the one problem with the fly swatter trap, although it does a lot of damage and it's great, it's really useful, we could have got creepy armor out of that Fingers McGee. And this thing just exploded him into chunks, so we lost out on our opportunity to get that, but never mind, there'll be other opportunities. Yeah, I've done everything I want to do today. I suppose the only thing I could do now, we could look at windows. We've got a few items in. I wanted to put these sort of items in before we knew where we wanted the windows. So I mean, here's a perfect place to put one. Although it's not showing up as letting me do it. Do it there. Can't do it in the middle. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has to be the center of like an actual section. Like this. What can we do here? In the middle? Yeah, we do it in the middle here. So windows is just two sections like that. And then you can grab a half log. I think it's a half log. No. Basically firewood. And then you get this icon. And it will put a window on there that you can open. And you can lock it. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is. I mean, I guess it's to stop cannibals climbing in, but I had windows on my last playthrough. I left them open all the time, and I never had anything come in. Okay, cool. Here we go. No, he's gone. Right, can we put another window in over here? Why is this so difficult? One there. I wanted it to match on each side. It's the second one in, so it'd be this one here. Might move the firewood storage. It's in the way. Okay. Couple of windows. Oh, look, it's just looking so good, isn't it? So good. Virginia got us some meat. Thank you very much. Okay, doors are a bit buggy in this game. Do some weird stuff, this being one of them. You'll often find them sort of jammed open as well. You just have to walk through it and it will sort itself out. Where else could we put a window? Could be good. And match it on the other side. Nice. Let's make use of this. I knew this would come useful for something. Four of them. Oh. And this is going to be the bedroom. I might just put one window over here. Chop this up. Yeah, like it. Oh, this is our recipe done. Awesome. Should we light that one? We may as well. Awesome. This is looking good. Windows are in. Hey, I think I'm going to call it there for today. We've been very productive. You know, we've got all the walls in. We've now got windows in there as well. We've got sort of like a kitchen area here. A couple of campfires. We've got the firewood storage next to it. We've got a fireplace at the other end. Got our storage up and lots of it. A bit more organised. So we're free to go out exploring now. And we've got our armory area sort of underway. A couple of armor racks not being used, but they're there. We've got some bone storage. Yeah, very, very productive. I'm very happy with that. So, call it there. Thank you for watching. Next episode is going to be exploration. We're going to go either to a cave or just generally around the island. Have a bit of a break from the base building side of it. So I will catch you in the next one. Bye.